क्या जो अरे कहाँ जा रहे हैं? अरे कहाँ जा रहे भाई?
The International Film Festival of India, the active cooperation of the Federation of Film Societies of India. The open forum is organized with an objective to bring festival organizers, film industry professionals, filmmakers, media personnel, film critics, delegates to share their experience, opinions and suggestions etc. related to cinema in general and also in particular about the IFFI. It's our first ticket issued by FFSI Tirunelveli in 1988. Now we are celebrating 30th year of its existence. The Open Forum has been an important public platform to deliberate various issues, topics connected to film industry and film festival. This is the only platform where the IFFI delegates will get an opportunity to interact with the film personalities. The Director of Film Festival of India and the Entertainment Society has taken keen interest in providing all the support in making the Open Forum a success. We will bring the proceedings in the print format after the completion of the Open Forum. We request you to participate in the Open Forum every day at 1:30 p.m. Thank you. Now,
next year is the 50th year of IFFI, and at least from that year, 50th year, I request everybody in the government and the DFF that let us start the old days again. Let us give 6 days for our federation to have an open forum, and I will see that the 50th year will be the great, biggest IFFI year for a federation. But I want that it should happen in all over India. The IFFI should be there. And my planning is something different, which I will talk to the director and the ministry afterwards. Why not on the same day? The IFFI dates time will change. All the different regions has to come together. There are more than about 300 odd film societies are there all over India. Let us come together, bring the unity, and see that the IFFI will grow bigger and bigger, and more to the country. Thank you very much, and I will welcome all the guests here, and especially Chaitanya Prasad. You have come here and graced this occasion of film forum here in Goa. I want next year planning, we should start from this year. When the festival will end here, we should plan for the next year, because next year is our 50th year of the IFFI. And for us, celebrating, I'm a film person. I don't know anything about any other than making the films, presenting the film, doing a lot of workshops on the film all over India, and it's a great thing. And now, all other regions, one more thing I'd like to tell that, it was the film societies in different cities, in different regions. But now, we started this about 2 years back, the campus film society in all the different colleges. And we are getting a fantastic response from the students and from the college people. I would like to go more and more, because I think we should go in details for the younger generation to come and see these society movements. Thank you very much. I hope you will enjoy the festival. Today is the second day of the festival. Let us pray that all the 7 days will be more bigger and bigger for all the film lovers. Thank you.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, esteemed members of the Open Forum on the dais, film personalities, critics, film lovers, analysts. I think it's a great honor for me to come and speak at the Open Forum as a representative of the Directorate of Film Festivals. the role of festival as far as film is concerned, taking the process forward, I think this is something which complements each other mutually. I think, to my understanding, it is forums like the Open Forum which give a push to the varied representation of cinema in this country. You have strengths in every corner of the country, and as Sir was rightly suggesting that film genres in different parts of the country, if they can be put together on a single platform, that would be something which would give that much needed catalytic push to take the process forward. The government's commitment stands in taking process forward, taking the whole process forward with all important inputs coming in from critical stakeholders and stakeholders like you all. We are fully aware that your understanding of films and the way cinema moves, both for a narrative as well as for the presentation, is much, much superior and better as far as we are concerned. And we are learners on a 24/7 basis. So I just suggested that the 50th year of IFFI, the Golden Jubilee year, should be a big moment, or will be a big moment for us, because this is how India will open out to the world, present to the world what Indian cinema is. And I'm sure all of you will agree much better than I do that the whole process that has been taken forward through different, it's not just the government. The government is just a facilitator. The movement forward takes place through all other critical stakeholders. If the other stakeholders are not present, it would not be possible. Your valuable suggestions as to how we can take this forward as a vibrant movement, like Mission 50th year of IFFI. If you can do that, we would be most delighted, and we would be indebted to all of you present here. Because cinema is a genre, is a subject, as far as I understand, there would be variety of opinions, there would be variety of views. Everyone's view is important, is critical. The question is, how do we fit it beautifully into a bouquet of ideas, or we are able to put together a puzzle, a positive puzzle to take the whole issue of cinema in India forward. The festival is a platform, and I must assure you, my colleague Senthil is here, who's had, I would say, more value-added experience than I have. And we learn each day from each other as to how we want to take the whole idea forward. But all I can say is that every year is a learning process. And this year we have tried to put together a lot of our learnings of the past. The way this festival has gone on day 2, you are a better judge. It would not be appropriate for us to pass a judgment about ourselves. That's not the correct thing to do. But one feels that we have added variety, we have added better rich content to the whole presentation of films, especially the Indian panorama, both feature as well as non-feature film.
It is some layers, and my friends and my film friends, media friends. This is one of the great occasions to got this open forum. First of all, the question, why these film festivals are so important for us. Being a student of cinema, every festival is like a text to read, understand, and to do some experiments, creative experiments. And this sort of festivals, not only for youngsters, young minds, it's for everyone. That's what I strongly believe. More or less, every year I'm attending this festival and this sort of festivals across the globe. I enjoy festivals because this is part of cinema education, I would say. Cinema needs education. And Government of India and Government of Goa, many state governments, they conduct festivals in different states in different scales. What I would suggest, this sort of movement should be little decentralized. It should move on to the small towns, whether they are 50 audience or 100 audience, we should reach out to every corner of the country. So this is the high time to think beyond metros. So that, after I became the chairman of Karnataka Chalachitra Academy, we sincerely organizing film festivals in so many small towns, and the response is so good. And this is the way to uphold our social values, our creative values, aesthetic values in cinema. So, last 2 days, I enjoyed 4 films continuously. And it was a wonderful experience, amazing experience. As a filmmaker, the creative strength and the vision of the film, the aesthetics of the cinema, really it was amazing.
Hello everybody. This festival in Goa has taught me a lot. I was involved in the film festival last year as chairman of the Panorama jury. This year I've been on it again. I was also on the panel for the national awards. And what I realized after seeing films, various number of films, is that this one term which we all are so used to hearing, called regional cinema, that word regional to me is very offensive. After seeing the kind of value which cinema from other languages is adding to India, there are brilliant films being made. So firstly we need to get into a culture where everything is called a film. It's a film in a different language, it's not regional cinema. Hindi cinema does not, be the national cinema anymore. Films we are seeing from different states. I mean, we saw a film which has been made in Lakshadweep Islands. Now, that is in a language called Jasari, which is only spoken by 65,000 people in the world. And this is a film which I think should be viewed by everybody. We saw people from Ladakh. We have seen films. And I think film societies. Alright? I as a child, as a young person, I happened to be young at one time, so at that time, I was a member of various film societies because I had an exposure, the only way I had an exposure to the foreign films, to different language films, was through film societies where one got to learn a lot. I personally feel that you need, the film societies need to promote cross-cultural, cross-language films all over this country. You need to really, and you can do it. My personal belief is that as a body, you should create a new concept, an avenue where somebody can go and watch a film. Right? Like Village Rockstars last year, or plenty, a large number of films. I mean, it was very difficult for us to pick 22 films out of 200, 190 films. Pick out 22 of the best is not an easy task. It was a very, very difficult task. But we have done it to the best of our ability and the best of the ability of the jury. The tragedy is that these films do not get exposure. They don't get to the theatre. So how do people see it?
Mr. Mashkau. I've known Mr. Mashkau for years, and we've been visiting schools all over India. Every year we go to maybe 200 schools, and I bring them short films. And we go, from rural schools to very big college. And I can see the response, which is absolutely amazing, of those children, because, okay, they have Netflix, Amazon, all that, but all these people, they don't get French films. So suddenly after, we give them a page of paper, and on half, they are going to draw what they've seen, and then they are going to write a script about the film. And I think that the way now to put bridges between countries. And I started a few years ago to twin, because I'm invited as a jury to many festivals all over India and in France. So I've started to twin small festivals like Vitel and Nasik. Now this year I'm going to twin Khajuraho with ACT in France. I hope to do it also with Jaipur. And that too is very interesting because suddenly we invite only, from each country 5 people. And then after, they discover the country, they discover the culture, and they team together to write together. Because, as you know now, it's a melting pot. And even if you keep your beautiful culture, it has to be taken all over the world. And for that, only by connecting with other cultures, you can do it. So festivals were just attended by restricted people, but now, as Raoul said, it has to go to everybody. And last night I have to congratulate you once again because I was invited to the opening of that wonderful, wonderful idea. I've never seen it nowhere in the world, which is now a moving movie. What you've done, at Kampal. And they will go to all the villages and they will have the opportunity to have a really good screen and a really good sound and to discover really the real pleasure of cinema. And we have so many stories to tell that I'm sure that in all these villages they are going to write beautiful stories, so that's a fantastic thing. So I wish this festival a long life. I know next year is going to be 50 years, and I've been coming now for several years, and I'm so happy to have discovered all those films that we never see in France. And in fact, with Gabriel Pennon, we started an Indian film festival in Paris, which has been going on for 2 years. Unfortunately, because as you know, we had a lot of bombs and things like that, so it was too difficult to have the security. So for the moment, it's been postponed, but it's going to start again. And so long life to Indian cinema, and thank you very much.
Speaker inadvertently have to keep it crisp and short. So since we are talking about film festivals, how many film festivals are there in the world? Can anybody of you tell me how many film festivals are there in the world?
35. 35.
35?
Yeah.
There are 12,000 film festivals in the world. That means every day there is 35 film festivals happening. So, yeah, no, that's a good try. So every day, I'll take that you said 35 for every day. So every day 35 film festivals are happening in some part of the other part of the world. So how do you make your festival stand out? That's one of the first questions. Second question is, how does a film festival contribute to the film culture? As Rahul rightly pointed out, that there was a film from Lakshadweep Island, where the language was spoken by a couple of thousand of people, and we have got a cinema from there. So you get to learn about them. Yesterday I was seeing a film about Gypsy tribe, and I got to know about the Gypsy rituals that happen in these countries. So that's how the films, when they come to film festivals, they bridge the gap, they teach you about the new cultures. Again, if we look at the film festivals, they started ever since the cinema started. Hundreds of years back. So the point is, today the top film festivals are Cannes, Berlin, Toronto, Locarno, Rotterdam. And each of these festivals is like 50 years old. So why haven't we been able to develop a festival that is recent and which is big enough? The reason is, each and every festival should give something to the participants. So are we giving here at IFFI something back to the participants? If we can answer this question, we will see that IFFI will grow like anything.
Everybody. First of all, I would like to thank Open Forum for the spirit and passion with which FFSI organizes this event. I I've been associated with this festival for the last 4 years, and every year it is a delight and joy to work with them. I've actually made it a special effort that we are here at the inauguration of the Open Forum, because I think as far as this film festival is concerned, we are very clear that this is a people's festival, and the two people who have to be celebrated the most are the creators of the movies and the people who come to watch the movies. I think this festival sustains on these two people, and this community is the community that we are actually looking out to reach out to. All our eminent speakers have already mentioned about how film festivals are about. With reference to what Mr. Amit was saying about what this festival is likely to give to the people who come, I think parallelly to our festival, we are also organizing a bazaar like what happens in the Khan, and some of the best Indian films, which actually the Ministry of Bangalore is supporting the film bazaar, and some of the best Indian films which have hit the international market, like Lunchbox or any other award-winning film, has actually been nurtured in the film bazaar, which is organized parallel to IFFI. I think that is something which we are working on. And as far as this effort to build up to the Golden Jubilee of IFFI is concerned, I think we will need a lot of support from FFSI and other societies, because you have a lot of societies in different parts of the cities, and DFF as an organization, we organize film festivals, which are also organized in different state capitals. The person who just left from Karnataka, Charanjit Academy, is a partner with us. But I think the most important thing is that we have to reach out to more people. And as societies, you have a lot of memberships and a lot of societies in different cities. We have films. I think the best collection of films of India are available with DFF in the form of Indian Panorama, and we have the right for screening. So any film society which needs to organize a film festival can always reach out to us,